Alrighty guys, welcome back to part 3 of the square drop build. What I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna gut this whole camper out. I want to remove that AC, the case that's on top, the bottom floor, all the siding, and this is a table and this bench. I'm gonna remove all that and all that wiring from when it used to be whatever it was. And then after that, I gotta remove the insulation and everything that's stuck on the outside of the wall. So I'm gonna remove these things, that cage, and that. So just stand by, I'll update you guys once it's all done. Right now what I'm doing to this camper is I am gutting out the interior. You saw in the last one, all these walls were still together. You could hear the wind. Every time I come out here, it starts to pick up, but I'm gonna try to keep doing what I'm doing today. All right, all I'm gonna do right now is basically finish gutting the interior. All that's been gutted, as you can see. All that's left is this 2 back panels. It's a little messy because I store a lot of stuff in here that I'm gonna use. But all that is all aluminum, which is perfect. I didn't find any cracks, any holes that I can't deal with. The top where they had the AC, it's been removed. I kind of placed this fan in there just for right now. I have to cut out a little bit more so the fan could fit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy an aluminum spool gun so I could weld up all these like little corners. Over there where the door is gonna go, I have to take out this support beam here, and I'm gonna have to move it this way and then take out that support and add it somewhere else. That way the door will fit in the corner. If I don't put it there, it's either gonna have to go right there, but I'd rather put it there. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna finish up doing this. Also, what I'm doing at this moment, if the wind lets me, is I'm gonna work on the fenders, because I need to work on the fenders. Then I have to work on this section that's gonna box up the rest of the camper. And then I'm gonna work on the front tongue box here, storage area. And then after all that's done and welded, I need to sand this thing down. Then I'm gonna prime it and then put all the stuff on it and then get it ready for paint eventually. But yeah, stay tuned. I may not record as I'm doing it, but I'll come back and update you guys. All right, here are the fenders. I kind of just made them from scratch as I went. They're pretty beefy, pretty strong. I'm able to stand on them. That's what I wanted ultimately. So those worked out nice. After, what I have to do now is just skin them, and then those should be good to go. Also, the wheels, these are the wheels that will be on it, the wheels and tires. They are kind of rubbing right now. I have to buy spacers for them for the meantime. Eventually, I'm going to buy some offset wheels that will stick out. That way I don't have that issue anymore. But here is the inside. It's all been gutted. Everything's good to go. I have an aluminum spool gun on order. And when that arrives, I'll plug up all the holes on the roof and weld up what I need to weld in here. And that should be pretty good. And then the back bumper is all nice right now. I do still have to make the rear tire carrier, but that's yet to come. And then I have to install the lights. And then here's the front tongue box. Well, the beginning of it, I was gonna make it out of aluminum to save some weight off this tongue because it's already pretty heavy up here. But since I am gonna build that rear tire carrier, and one of these tires is pretty heavy, and all the steel will be pretty heavy, that should counteract the weight from the tongue. I will also be storing water jugs somewhere right here in a propane bottle, so that'll add more weight. And then whenever we travel, this back portion right here will act as storage to and from the campsite. So that should be more than enough weight to balance out the tongue. But yeah, what I gotta do is just finish welding that, make a little angle and come down, and then we should be good to go. And then I have to just build up this box. I might not shoot it, but just stay tuned and I'll update you when it's done. All right guys, so here's what I've done so far. On the last part you guys saw, I was starting the tongue box area now. I kind of finished it for right now. This is the door that I had that I was cut down. I cut it down because it was too long, and that I made that work. This is going to be where the kitchen will come out of. As you can see, this is the little box where the kitchen and the sink will be. They'll slide out on those slides. Up here, I'm going to buy a smaller dorm fridge because it's a lot cheaper and easier to run a little dorm fridge with the batteries I have than to get a Dometic or 12-volt fridge. But that's that. Right here, I just have to skin it. Put the skin here, put the skin on top. And then I ordered this door off of eBay too. Came with the same key. I don't have it right now, but I can't open it. But that's placed there. I'm gonna place another door right here. And then that should be done. And then after I do all the doors, I'm going to put the floor in and seal this box up, and that should be good to go. What I also did is I cut out the hole for the door. What I'm gonna do probably within the next 2 days or 3 days is I'm going to put the door in. I try to put it in, but I think you need the interior first. So I might just finish the interior on this side and put insulation, and then I can able to put the door. What my plan is to do is insulate and put the door, insulate, put a window there, and then insulate the sides, just the 2 sides, and then the top I'm gonna leave it open until I buy argon gas so I can weld and finish that off there. But yeah, that's it so far. I did get the spacer, but it doesn't fit that wheel since it's a Toyota hub centric one. So what I'm gonna have to do now is find Toyota wheels and then mount those tires on the Toyota wheels with the spacers, and we should be all good to go. But yeah, so far so good. Stay tuned for more progress. I will upload a video as soon as I can. Nothing's really changed on this side. I still got to work on the fenders and the lights, but those are all little finishing touches. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. I'm going to keep uploading more. Thank you guys.